with a motherfucking a hit, man. Hey. So we're gonna start this motherfucker off with a hit. A lot of y'all might not know this song, but somebody been telling me this song is one of my most slept on songs. So we're gonna start off like this. So we're starting today's show off. Let's go. Well, everybody fall up in here. That's how we starting it today. Let's get it going. Let's go. Let's get into it.
I got the juice. I got the juice. I got the juice. Got that power like I'm Curtis. I got the juice. I got the juice. I got the juice. Got that power like I'm Curtis. I got the juice. I got the juice. I got the juice. Got that power like I'm Curtis. I got the juice. I got the juice. I got the juice. Got that power like I'm Curtis. Go big time when I'm a big dog. Long nigga don't see y'all. Shopping all day at the mall. When I came out, my team ball. I'm a big power like Curtis. See a young nigga swerving. Caught that nigga slipping. Low nose kid, I'm Cody Pippin. All my niggas all on that dumb shit. Straight up off that duck shit. If I caught you down on your block, that's where you was gonna lay, bitch. I'm out here, I'm thugged up. I'm that there about that life. I retire, but I retire. And I'm back up cause I'm too tired like, ooh. 08 and 24. Woo. 08 inside that 24. Woo. 08 inside that 24. Rest in peace to the GOAT. Yeah, Kobe. Now you know. Woo. I got the juice. I got the juice. I got the juice. Got that power like I'm Curtis. I got the juice. I got the juice.
Let's go. Let's go. You better boss up. Thank to Mike Phantom for the follow yesterday. Thank to Coco for the follow. Thank for LP42 for the follow on Twitch, man. Hey, listen, I appreciate all the follows, man. Tap in for the follows, man.
I got the juice. I'm talking
shout out for the follows.
Till I pulled up. I got the power like Kanan the Ghost. I feel like 50 Cent.
Better boss up.
I don't want no smoke. Get rich.
Shout out to everybody on Kick, Twitch, YouTube. We going in today. You better boss up. We're having fun today, man. We got a good show today, guys.
And ever since I got the juice, I've been acting up. Niggas broke.
Only on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube today, guys. Last night was wild.
That just make me laugh. Pull up in the foreign.
Last night was wild. We was outside last night, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a lot of other stuff. We're going to talk about some stuff. Always how to drink your water. Drink your water. Hey, Apple Music has, if you have Apple Music, I prefer Apple Music over Spotify because Apple Music has this new feature, not future. So Apple Music has this new feature, right, where if you have Apple Music, when you play music, it automatically auto mixes it. If you just put it on play, it'll auto mix it to play songs. So that was Curtis featuring me and Juice Kid, one of our favorite songs. People tell me they like that song, the videos on YouTube. So today we're talking about You Better Boss Up. Now, I have a question for anyone watching, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. I have a question. In hip hop, rap, is there an age limit? Is there an age limit for when you can start rap, or if you've been rapping, how long should you stay into doing music? Is there an age limit? Because I found that a lot of people that I personally know, or that I might work with, or that I might like chill with, I might like on here, like this thing, when I play my older music, they seem to like it, right? And I would tell myself like, hey, you know what? I'm past that. Like, I like to do streaming. I like to do podcasts. I'm not really too into my music like that. Like, I don't really spend time really trying to listen to my music. That's not something I do. I'm not really like on it like that. That's not something that I really put my effort into it, but people say they like it. Now, mindset is everything, right? I think everything we do in life is a mindset, right? I don't really have the mindset to go in there and make music. I feel like I'm more into this, right? And so I be chilling. But how do y'all feel about this? Is anyone out there that makes music that's watching this? Like, if you're making music, how do you just go about your regular day? Like, do you think like you're going to keep doing it if you turn 30, if you turn 40, like 50? I don't. If you touch the 50, I don't think you should be doing music. Now, I get it. Age ain't number to number. But if at 50 you're still doing music and you have no goals in life, bruh, sit down, Unc. That's old head, sit down. Like, but if you 50 and still trying to release a mixtape, you're cooked. You're cooked, right? And so also we're gonna talk about last night. So last night, guys, I don't know if you've seen the stream last night. We were streaming from the strip club. Now I didn't know this. Well, I kind of didn't know this, that Twitch has this technology where I guess they can see nudity. I forgot that we were at the strip club and they take off their top, and so Twitch kind of took off some of the stream, but the full stream is on YouTube. I just thought we were in the strip club, right? And I forgot we were chilling at the bar, right? And so we're streaming, and I forgot the ladies on stage behind us, right? So we're good. Like, there was no nudity in front of the camera, but the camera could see the lady in the back, and so that's what got the stream took down off of Twitch last night. So if you were watching on Twitch last night for the stripper club stream, my bad. But we are going to start streaming Taco Tuesdays in the strip club. We're not going to show no nudity, but we are going to be streaming Taco Tuesdays up out of OC11. We're going to try to get that going. I want to do more IRL streams on the go in the club. So if you have a club or, you have a spot you want me to pull up to, let me know. I'll pull up. If you pull up, I'll buy you some drinks. We're going to turn up. The thing about me is I don't drink or do drugs. I don't smoke weed. So when I go turn up, if you see me turned up on camera, I'm not drinking. I'm not doing no drugs. That's just pure energy. I'm there to have fun. I'm there to shoot content. I'm in the grind of getting content. I'm not about having fun, about abundance. I'm about having great times. Now, what I do want to address, something I didn't know this popped up. I'm going to look at my calendar. Did you guys know that today is a day of an alignment? Did you guys know today's a day of an alignment? I didn't know, but I looked at my calendar. Today's a day of alignment. Now, what I mean by today's a day of alignment, today's Ash Wednesday, the first day of Ramadan in the Chinese New Year, the lunar year. Today is a day of an alignment. Now, I need you guys all to understand. That's why I said today you better boss up. Today's a good day to start focusing and boss up and take things serious. Today is a great day. Today's a day out. This is why I want to make sure I stream today and that I did a podcast show. So a lot of you guys might come and go today. Y'all might not really like the show. It's not going to be really like one of them type of shows. That's why I didn't do Instagram, because when I do Instagram, it kind of gets like messy a little bit. So I chose just to do Kick, Twitch, and YouTube because I want to kind of keep it more of a podcast setting, because today's a very important day. It's a day of an alignment. Now, I don't know your religious beliefs. I don't know what your mental, your spiritual, whatever you are, but today is a day of alignment. It's a day of understanding where you want to be in life. What do you want to do? Because if you're Muslim, you're Ramadan fasting. If you're Catholic, you're Ash. If you're Chinese, Buddhist, it's the lunar year. Right now is a time, today, is to tell yourself, how are you going to move forward the next 5 years, 10 years of your life? What are you putting in motion? What are you planning, right? Also, I got some game for y'all. Also, we'll talk about if you don't own a home, if your parents never own a home, there's a new program out there in California for first-time home buyers where California will put up to $150,000 down for a home. And you don't have to pay that back unless you move, refinance your house, or sell it on the back end with low interest. I'm gonna pull the program up on screen. So that's what today's about. Now, I know you guys don't like it when I be serious. I know you guys like the drama, the BS, but you know what? I'm a serious person sometimes. So we're gonna start the show though. And then we're gonna look at some music, some other stuff. We'll get into a lot of different stuff. But send it out to whoever. Today's a good show. I don't know if today's gonna be a long show, but for the most part, we're gonna chop it up within. So let's get to the alignment. Let's get to today's alignment, right? Let's get to today's alignment. So I like to get the facts straight. So let's go right here. What's today's alignment, right? I think it's this one. So yeah, I found this kind of interesting that it was Ramadan, Ash Wednesday, and Chinese Lunar New Year. So here we go. And it was very interesting to me. So if you're Muslim, you got 30 days of fasting. So Ash Wednesday is Christian Western Church, right? So that is 40-day period of repentance, fasting, and spiritual reflection leading to Easter, right? It's humility, morality, renewal, discipline, right? Ramadan is the Islamic lunar calendar, right? That begins, at sunset, right? Now this is a sun up to sundown fasting. There is a self-control, devotion, charity, spiritual elevation. If you're from grew up where I grew up, which is Little Arabia in Anaheim, it's shut down during the day. They don't open business. They don't do nothing. You can't get nothing, right? And so that's very interesting that those two religions are like kind of going at the same time today. If you really think about it, if you know anything about the Holy Crusades, if you know about the medieval times, not the actual place, but the actual medieval times, those two religions were at war a lot. So for those two to be aligned right now is kind of interesting. The historical meaning behind that too, right? And then with the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year is kind of interesting too. Where do you see yourself at in that, right? Now, you might see people walking around with a little black ash on there. Now, for me, I did it again this year, guys. I was supposed to do this for you guys. I've been trying to sacrifice myself for you guys. I was so busy planning my Spain trip that I overlooked Mardi Gras. I was supposed to be down there, hey, giving out them bees, man, for them bees, right? I missed Mardi Gras. No biggie, but I wish I would have went to Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is right before Ash Wednesday. So they do Mardi Gras till Ash Wednesday, then that's when they shut it down. So Mardi Gras is supposed to be the big hurrah before Ash Wednesday, right? For the Western Church. Now, I find it interesting that we choose, not we as in me, but us as a collective, as a whole, as a Western civilization, as Americans, we choose to partake in this big celebration of freedom, of debauchery of these things we do, as you see the Mardi Gras poster and stuff, and then go to this discipline fasting rituals, right? To say, look, we're not going to do bad no more. We're going to be good. All of a sudden, because of our beliefs. Now, with the Muslims, right? Now, Muslims, it's a very interesting with the Islamic practice of Ramadan. The Islamic practice of Ramadan is very interesting because of different sects, SECT, sects of Islam. You got the Nation of Islam, you got the Sunni, you got the, I forgot, what's the other ones? Dang, I forgot. Dang, I should know. Anyway, you guys know what I mean and how they are. To whereas in black Muslims do it different. Like they have different, bro, I don't know it right now. That's crazy. Mosque. There it is, mosque. Like the mosques are different in like Orange County compared to LA, compared to Chicago, Atlanta, right? And how they do it is a little different. But the feast they have after Ramadan, oh my God. I did a couple fasts with the Muslims in prison. Like I was chilling with them, like just kind of like getting knowledge. It's not an easy fast by far. It's not an easy fast because it's sun up to sundown. So think about this. When you're getting up for work in the morning and you see the sun coming up, once you see it dusk to dawn, once you see it come up, that's when you got to fast. So if you haven't drunk water, I'm talking about water. You can't have no fluids, no nothing. So if you haven't hydrated before that sun come up, if you haven't done nothing, it's over. It's a wrap. Excuse me. It's a wrap. That'd be that cardio workout, have you tired like that. It's a wrap. So you got to hydrate at night. You have to eat at night, right? So Ramadan is a very, very, very harsh fasting, but it's very good. Like, shout out to my Muslim brothers. I'm an ox, man, who do Ramadan. I salute to y'all. I've done it. It's not an easy task. It's not easy. And then what I like about Ramadan, like I said, when I said I did Ramadan with my ox, is the prayer afterwards and the fellowship and the bonding that they do with Ramadan. So it's not just the fasting, it's when they break their fast and they're bonding and they're celebrating and they're with, like, so if you go to Little Arabia in Anaheim, you'll see what I'm talking about. All those businesses, when they break their fast, it's a beautiful thing. Like, and so I'm very, 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 like, we'll talk about this. I'm very, 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 very adamant about Ash Wednesday, right? The 40 days of repentance, fasting, and spiritual reflection leading to Easter. So when this happens, we know we have 40 days to Easter. And if you know what Easter is about, this is saying, hey, we know that Easter is about Jesus dying for our sins, right? Now, we know that humility, morality, renewal, and discipline is this what they're supposed to be about. Are we doing that year round? Or are we just waiting for these little 40 days? What are we doing, right? And many people choose to give up something. You know, it marks the beginning of Lent. They give up something for 40 days. Some people give up certain food. They only eat a certain food, or they give up certain music. They'll give up a certain way of living. They'll do small things during Lent to show this kind of repentance, this certain way of living, right? For the next 40 days when we get to Easter, which I think is a great thing to do, because when you sacrifice something, it helps you build who you are as a person, right? And so I think that's a great thing. I think that it's good. So repentance, right? And fasting and spiritual reflection. At some point, we all have to do some level of spiritual reflection. We have to say, hey, you know what? Doing it this way wasn't working. If I want to boss up, at what point at the top of the year can I set the rest of my year in a tune? And if you're a Western church Christian with Ash Wednesday, right? And this is for the Christians, right? How do I do this? What can I give up right now and show God that I'm obedient, right? Same thing with Ramadan. This for my Muslims. Shout out to my Muslim brothers. Purification, self-control, devotion, charity, spiritual elevation. Because what I love about the Muslims, when they do their Ramadan, they don't change their daily action. They still go to work. They still work out. But they saying, I'm going to suffer to come out better. I'm going to put myself through the storm to come out better. I'm going to suffer. I'm going to deny myself everything I could indulge in right now to say I have self-control. I have devotion to my God, to Allah. As did the Prophet Muhammad, who brought down the Quran to them. And you might say, well, how did I know? Like, I got my Quran. I got a Quran right here. I got a Quran right here. You got to read different things to get different knowledge, right? You know what I'm saying? I got a Bible too. I do my Bible study. I can't even reach over here. I'm tripping. I do my Bible study too. You know what I'm saying? But you got to learn different things, kind of get a different understanding of different people. Because you never know where you can get information from. You never know where you can learn from, right? And this is deep, because you want to be able to like kind of be around different people. And I don't know everything in the world. I'm not a super person that knows everything in the world, but like I'm saying, I think that I admire these people who stick to these days of fasting. Because I believe there was I think, if I'm not mistaken, if somebody in the chat can help me, they started the year with the David fast or something like that. And I think the David fast is going into this Lent. If I'm not mistaken, I won't harp on this too long. We won't harp on this too long, but before we get up out of here, we're gonna go to this next segment. Oh, let me see if we run out. These segments are timed, so we still got some time. Okay, we still got time on this segment. I believe that there was a David fast people were going on where they were giving up either like food, meat, or something. They were just doing figs, dates, and stuff like that. And that fast is going into this fast, and people are trying to like stay on these religious fasts, like trying to just get spiritual guidance and like spiritual leadership to say, hey, we're going to do this year different, which I'm all for. Like, hey, if you want to try something different year, I'm all for it this year. You know, I think everyone is trying to look for this new wave, this new way to go about things. I'm all for it. Right. But let's keep the show going. Hey, how y'all feeling today, man? How's this show going? So what I want to look up, hold up. I hit this thing is like, this is on my way. We're good though. I can just, we're going to look up. I want to show you guys this thing that someone put me up on this, and I want to share it with you guys because I believe knowledge should be shared. It shouldn't be hoarded. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not a gatekeeper like some of these people. They won't even help you guys. You know, here it is right here, guys. So I'm going to share my screen, and so y'all can see this program, right? And I want to break this program down to you guys because if you are like me, my mom never owned a home. My father never owned a home. So I signed up for this, and when the program becomes open, matter of fact, it's open. You can actually, I think you can do it now. And I'm gonna do it after we get off here because I did sign up for it. You were able to do it actually now, so you might want to start doing it. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna make me smaller. I'm gonna show you guys because I feel like a lot of times we get caught up in the wrong things. Make me smaller right here, right? Make me, hey guys, I'm smaller. Hey, hi, there you go, guys. There you go. So can you guys see that? I feel like that's a fair size. I feel like that's a fair size, right? And I'm gonna go back over there. So right here is the California Dream for All, right? Shared Appreciation Loan Program, right? And right there is offers first generation, first time home buyers up to 20%, capped at $150,000 for a down payment for closing costs, right? The program, which reopens for applications via lottery system from February 24th to March 16th, 2026, requires applicants to meet specific income limits, be California residents, have a minimum credit score of 680, right? Bam, right? Key program details, right? Assist amount, 20% of a home's purchase price with a maximum of 150K, right? That's important because that's normally what a home is around here, right? That's the down payment. That means 20% of the home's purchase price. So 20, you know what 10% of $1 million is? 100,000. So do the math. Repayment. This is a shared appreciation loan. When you sell the home, you repay the original loan plus a percent of the home's appreciation, 15 to 20% depending on income. What does that mean, guys? Does anyone know what that means? Does anyone know what that means? Because I had to explain this to someone, right? It says the repayment. This is a shared appreciation loan. When you sell the home, you repay the original loan plus a percentage of the loan's home appreciation. All this means is when you have to pay the loan back is when you sell the home. So basically what this means is the home should have appreciation, meaning the home should gain equity, right? So if I buy the home in Orange County for $700,000, when I sell it, it gets $900,000 or it's worth $1 million, right? That means I made $300,000 on it, right? So out of that $300,000, I got to pay the $150 back plus a little bit of interest that I made on the home and pocket the rest. So I don't have to come out of pocket for the loan. It's off the house, the appreciation loan. So the house has appreciation, not depreciation. So the appreciation loan is what the house has made, right? And it says 15 to 20% depending on income, right? So now it's a lottery system. Applicants are not first come, first serve. A random drawing will be selected participants with the registration window from February 24th to March 16th. Now, this is very, 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 very important. First generation, neither you nor your parents can have owned a home in the U.S. or have previously lost or foreclosure. So I've never owned a home, right? First time home buyer, you must have not owned a home in the last 3 years. I've never have. Income limits varies by county, ranging from approximately 148 to 300,000. What that means is you cannot make over 148 or 300,000. Now they didn't say the lower part, right? Must be a California resident and use the home as a primary residence. This works perfect now, right here, right? I think I already registered. No, the program is highly competitive with 2024 around the front. Okay, so let's see. I think I already did this. So here's the handbook, right? If you're watching me and if you're watching me right now and you're playing and you want to get a home and you make the money and you think you got the credit, let me tell you something if you don't have the credit for it, right? Let me tell you something if you don't have the credit for it, right? I'm going to tell you something right now if you don't have the credit for this. They will help you get your credit score to where you need to be. I've done things like this before. I just never closed out because I did a program that was similar to this where they play the down payment closing costs. They approved me for, at this time, I was only making maybe $60K a year. I was making $60K a year, right? And this was like 2022, right? And they gave me approval and they were going to pay my closing and my down payment. They were going to pay it. But they only gave me $350. They approved me for $350. That was based on my income, what I could afford. I couldn't find nothing close to Anaheim or Orange County where I was working, where I lived. I didn't want to go over the hill. I just didn't want to go over the hill. It just wasn't my thing. I just wasn't feeling it. But with this program, it's telling you basically you can buy. So let's do the math, guys. You guys want to do some math? So let's this is what I encourage you guys to do about AI. We're gonna have to start how to use AI, guys. We're gonna have to start learning how to use AI, guys. You know what I'm saying? AI is our friend, right? So what we're gonna do here is copy this. We're gonna go in here. So this is the program we're going to talk about, right? We're going to copy. We just want to copy link. Okay, we'll copy link. We're going to come in here, right? So we want AI to tell us about this. No, we don't want to copy link. Never mind. We don't want to copy link because it's going to do that. We just want to hear talking about it. I just need to see somewhere where they're talking about it. And just... Dream for all. Okay, I just put that like that. Okay, so let's say Orange County, guys. I want to buy a home in Anaheim, CA. Let's do with the California loan program, right, guys? I can't type right here like this. Let's say we make all right, guys. What's a single me by myself? I'm not gonna tell you how much I make, so we're gonna do something general. I know what we'll do. We're gonna do do you have a loan program? I make $75,000 annually, and we're gonna drop our credit score to 6. I'm gonna actually use my real credit score. So let me see where my real credit score is at right now, because I had it dropped a little bit, guys. So I'm gonna use my real credit score. It dropped. I messed up on something, so it did drop. Yeah, it dropped a little bit. I'm in trouble, guys. It dropped a lot, actually. Today, that's why it dropped a lot today. I didn't pay something off. Well, actually, I got a collection on my thing that I'm not going to pay. They have to get it how they live. Anyway, we're going to go a little bit under. We're going to do 672, right? It dropped a little bit. It was 690, but we're okay. It dropped 20 points. We're okay, guys. Don't worry. You can utilize debt. Debt is debt. Let's see what it tells us. Now, this is why I like AI. So let's see what it tells us first. It says, what the okay, we already knew that. We knew that. Okay, so that's about right. Okay, so it says we're good. So it would say, it says basically we're good. So if you are anyone in that realm right there, as you can see, it says we're good. And the reason I use those numbers is because that is the basics people I know. If you're like me, you're a basic person around those numbers. Those are the general numbers that of people I know, especially a 1 or 2 household. If you have those numbers, you could be looking at getting a house pretty soon, right? And I say that to encourage you to say, hey, look, this program might be the program for me. I might be able to get a house. If you want a house, you might be an apartment person. There's a lot that comes with house, maintenance, plumbing, AC, a lot of stuff that comes with it. I encourage you to go check that out. How do I feel about this program? You know, for me, you have to buy a house in the right area. Right? You have to really think about that, because for me, it's like this. Like, to me, my kids are grown. Owning a home is not that serious. I could do apartment. If I had more kids, if I had a family, yes, owning a home is important. You got another 30 years, you got another that, yes. At this point, no. Yeah, okay. So what? Let's go back to let's actually go to the site, guys. Let's check out what the site really looks like, what they're talking about here. Let's go to the actual site. So let's go here. We're here. So the registration won't open. You won't open till the 24th. So that's next week. Right? And then you want to talk to an approved lender. Talk to an approved lender. Get a California lender approval letter. You'll need this in order to register for a voucher. Take on our education course. Okay. This is interesting. Oh, yes, I already did this. Yeah, okay. So I did this. So I did that already. Okay. So yeah, I would encourage you guys to go on this site right here, and it'll let you know if you want to do it. If you might not be into it. You might be into it, you might not. That's not something for you guys. It might be something if you're into it. So it's like you can kind of like, this site actually, guys, this site has other programs too. So this site is called California Housing Finance Agency. This site actually helps you buy homes. If you're a first-time home buyer, if you need help with it. So let's go. I'm gonna go to the home page. Let me go to the home page. My bad. So this home page is home for buyers. It's other things too. Available mortgage programs. You go there, right? I did this program before. This Cal Fund HVJ loan program. I did Cal Plus. Which other one I did, bro? Let me show y'all which one I did. Which one was it? Was it this one? I think it was this one. I forgot which one. It might have been this one. And I got approved. I think it was this one. Or was it Count Plus? But most of these programs, they pay the down payment and the closing costs, and it helps you move in. The average interest rate is the average down payment is like 3.5% down, and they pay it. But you do got to have reserves. You do got to have good credit, and they do want like the last your return, your W-2s, your income tax returns. They want to see paycheck stubs. They want an in-depth of your finances for sure. You got to keep good records of that. They want to see that you have stable employment. They're not going to set you up for failure. They're not going to move you in a house that you can't pay for with this site. I'm going to tell you right now, they're not going to move you into a house that you can't pay for. This site is this program. Let me go back to this program so you guys can see. This program, this program right here is not going to move you into a house. None of these programs are going to move you into a house. They're not going to move you to nothing and let you fail. What they're going to do is how this program works. All right. Yeah, I'm tired. Once they approve you for something, they're gonna link you with one of their certified brokers, loan officers, right? That loan officer is gonna tell you, hey, look, you can go find your own realtor. This is how much you got. So how they did me was, bro, they took a lot of stuff. So first, I got approved. So I went on here. Available mortgage programs. I did this, right? I think, bro, it was this first one. It was this first one right here. See, they got conventional loans too, like you just want to do whatever. And they got the down. Okay, it was one of these down payment assistance programs. It was this one. It was this one. Okay, it was this one. Okay, bam, bam, bam. Right? It was this one. Now you see they got property requirements, First time buyer, it was this one, right? Here, it was this one. Okay, bam. And I had to go find Orange County's limit right there. That's the most you can make, right? So I got off that one. I applied for that one, right? And then once I qualified for everything that was on there, I did everything they needed me to do. And then a lender came out, called me like, hey, this is the amount you approved for, which was $350,000. Once I got approved for that, they gave me the paperwork for that. I had to find a realtor, right? And I used my homegirl, my sister Rebecca Jackson. She was Rebecca Jefferson. She went out looking for stuff for me, but we couldn't find nothing because it has to be a specific property. It can't be just any property. It has to be a specific property. So it has to be like, it could be a townhome, it could be a condo, it could be a house. It cannot be a mobile home. It cannot be none of that. It has to be a property like that. So what I found the difficult part was when dealing with this was I couldn't find nothing in Orange County that I liked for $350. Everything was over the hill, and I didn't want to move out there. And I got kind of frustrated, right? And so I ended up not doing it, which I wish I should have just went out over the hill. I don't know why I was against it, but that is a very good program. By all means, that's a good program. If you could find someone if you can find yourself to do that program and you're making enough to do it, I would definitely encourage you to go to that program. Hit me in the DM if you want the information. I would definitely try that program if I was you guys. But also, like we were talking about the other program, now this new program they have, I'm really curious about this new program, which is the California Dream for All Shared Appreciation Loan Program. Like if you're just now hopping on, this one seems way different because the 20% home purchase price with the maximum of $150,000 with the repayment only on a shared appreciation loan, meaning when you sell the home, you repay the original loan plus a percentage of the home's appreciation, meaning you're going to only use the money that the home made based on it being gaining equity in the home, meaning not out of your pocket, is marvelous. And if you don't see like the benefit of that, it's just crazy if you don't see the benefit of that. So from that aspect, I definitely want to try this program. So when February 24th come, I'm marking my calendar. I already got my thing filled out. Hopefully I get picked in a lottery and just stack up, guys. Like basically work on your credit right now. All you have to do is work on your credit right now. If you make $50K or more, work on your credit, get them collections off, get them inquiries off. Just focus on your credit right now and stay in a good position to save up some reserves. Because you got to have, so when you're trying to buy a house, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys have tried to buy a house, you got to have 6 months of reserve mortgage. Just think about that. Just 6 months of reserve mortgage. They want to make sure if you lose your home, something happens, you have enough for that mortgage. Reason being, it got real tricky in 2008. It got real tricky in 2008. So when people were foreclosing on them homes, no one could pay for their mortgage. They were like, man, you put people in houses, they can't afford to pay for their mortgage. Why are we setting Americans up like that? Because America was built on home purchases. In 1950s, in the 50s era, the whole goal was get a home. And the homes weren't big like the homes we got now. They were very small shacks. They weren't homes like we think now. We started expanding, started building bigger homes. But the whole goal was to pick a fence, 2 kids, a dog, and a family. So if that is your goal to own a home, Stop being on. I want you to watch me. Trust me, I do. I want you to watch me. But you got to start paying attention to these programs they have out here for you guys to buy homes. Stop blaming this person. Stop blaming that person. And stop watching that TV and look at these programs they got so you guys can buy homes, that you can leave these homes to your kids. Because guess what, guys? You only got to stay at this residence for, I think, like a year or two. And then you can start renting this home out, pull some of that equity after you pay that loan off, and go buy another house. Now you got real estate. See, these are things that they did before us. Now you can't blame. I don't care. No, you can't be blaming the white man no more, man. You got too many opportunities. You can't keep blaming the white man. I don't know. If y'all keep blaming the white man, I don't know what y'all doing. If you gonna keep, I don't know how you can keep blaming the white man, because maybe it's just me, but I find these opportunities. Like when I find these opportunities and I go for them, I sit back and think to myself like, damn, ain't nobody else seeing this shit. It can't just be me. It can't just be me. Because that's why I get on here and I show y'all this shit, because I'm not gonna gatekeep the information. I want y'all to get this shit. I want y'all to like go run with this shit. I want somebody to hit me and DM like, man, I went and got a house off that shit, bro. Look at my house. Come by the house. Come stream by the house. This motherfucker's nice. Just because I watched your podcast. Because I watched your stream. That's what I hope happens one day. That's how play I am about this shit, man. That's how play I am about this shit, because to me, that's what matters. Now dealing with these lenders, though, I will say this. They make sure these lenders are certified. They're not no gimmicks. They have to be certified. They basically work for these government people. They will not rip you off. They can't. It's illegal. It's against it. They will not let them do that. Now, picking a realtor, that's the hard part that you trust, because the realtor knows that this money's guaranteed. That is the hard part. Picking a realtor, because they know that this money's guaranteed and they know they're going to get that money. So they might show you a bullshit property. So you got to do your house inspection. You got to do all the inspections, the plumbing inspection, the heating inspection, the house inspection, the roofing inspection. Make sure you ain't got termites. You got to have that all done. Home insurance, all them things have to be done. You have to be proficient. So before you go buy a home, understand all the things that is needed before you purchase a home to check on. Do not buy a messed up home. It's going to hurt, bro. I bought messed up properties before. I had like 8 properties, right? I have like 8 properties in Illinois, right? And when I purchased these properties, I didn't know nothing about real estate. I didn't know nothing about real estate, bro. I just was buying real estate like, God put me in a position to afford to buy property, right? And I'm just buying property like, I got property. 4 of the properties have homes on them. 3 of the homes are almost burned down. 1 home is livable, just not, it's habitable, but not like, it's not right. But I wouldn't put no one in there. But if I lost everything right now, I could move into that home. But it wouldn't be decent. But I have properties, right? And so when I say that, it comes from experience saying, hey, I bought real estate thinking that I was going to be the next, real estate mogul out there. I was going to change the dynamics, but I bought it in a bad neighborhood, and I'm sitting here waiting for the neighborhood to change over. It might not change over, but I'm going to wait it out. Because I watched what the Jewish people did, and they bought apartments and homes in bad areas, and they waited it out. A lot of them apartments in West LA, a lot of apartments in Inglewood, a lot of apartments in LA, and a lot of Orange County, the Jewish people bought them and just waited. And they raised the rent, gentrified, raised the rent. So I'm paying attention to how they move. I'm paying attention to how they do business. Listen. Just because you see me out last night with the guys and we at the club throwing money, yeah, that's just a fun night. But I pay attention. I read. I understand. Okay, yeah. Sometimes you got to be humble and silent, but sometimes you got to turn out, pop out and show niggas. I get it. But I'm also watching business, how they do. And sometimes you have to learn. The answer is not always on Instagram. The answer sometimes is in a book or research. So a lot of times I'm sitting here. I love talking to you guys, but sometimes I'm not talking to you guys. I'm sitting here researching. What's my next power play? What's my next move? What's my next play? And I'm gonna give you guys some more game. I'm gonna show you guys something, right? I'm gonna show you guys something because I want you guys to have the best knowledge possible. So let's say you run into some money, right? Let's say you run into a little bit of bucks. A lot of you guys know about LoopNet? A lot of you guys know about LoopNet. LoopNet is where you go when you want to buy some property or you want to see how much a property's worth. I go on LoopNet on a regular basis, right? And I'm going to tell you about LoopNet and what I use LoopNet for and how I was able to signify a lucrative business on LoopNet. A couple businesses, right? And people listen to me. Some people don't, but it's whatever, right? So you don't put lease, you go for sale, right? And you put Anaheim. You don't put property types. Select all, right? You Anaheim, put search. It's gonna come up with all these, right? And now these you want to go through. See, now it's not showing all. You want to go. Excuse me. You want to go back because it's not giving me a. For sale. Well, that's weird. Okay. For sale, we're going to do Anaheim. I don't know why it's acting funny. There we go. So here we go, guys. As you can see, we got something on Fullerton for $1.5 million. That's not bad. That's right there in Harbor. Now let's see where on Harbor. Right here on Harbor. Outstanding street visibility. Look at that. Effective gross income. You're pulling in annually 80 grand. The taxes is only 14,000. Operating expenses 6,000. Total expenses 20,000. Operating net is going to break it down. This site breaks down everything. This is a financial summary. So what happens? It tells you, right? Now, granted, I went to school, so maybe it's easy for me. Maybe you feel like, hey, I don't know this stuff, but it's very easy. But it's very easy. Like really, this is stuff like I look at every day. I couldn't see that comment, but shout out to you. Sorry, I couldn't see it. It was the white screen. But stuff like this is what I look at on a regular. Like stuff like this is what I look at a regular, because you never know when you can kind of find someone, a group of people that might want to go in. And actually, 1.5 million for this is actually a steal. Like this is actually a steal, because the reason why this is a steal and looking at this is they're selling this, right? It's leased out right now. And you buying it for, 1.5. It's grossing 80,000. You can make it back in a couple years. Your net, you're going to make back that. Cap rate 3.8. Now, 100% lease. That means you have a tenant already, right? Now, if you want to change it, you could. That's the front. That's the back. I don't know what kind of. It's a dentist. I don't know what kind of tenant you have. Little renovations. Oh no, there's no one in there. So you can do some renovations, change it. Maybe do a bar or something, like whatever. You got action. You got a back. Yeah, you got action. I would rock with that. I would rock with that. But let's see something else. I want to show you something doable. Look at this. Now we're talking big money here. This is a 24 unit apartment building. They want $6.1 million, right? This has a gross rental income about $500,000 a year. I'm gonna round up $500,000 a year, right? It has other income. I think that $24,000 might come from vacancy loss. Okay, bam. Taxes. The taxes is nice. That's a little lie on that. Operating expenses. Now this operating expenses, that's like maintenance of the little stuff. That's probably payroll, maintenance and stuff like that. Total expenses, 160, right? That's a lot a year. That's 300. I'm gonna say 325. I'm gonna round up for that. A year. Now, what people do when they buy things like this is you're not going to go get 6 million off top. What you're going to do is hopefully that you can pull some money together, 10% of 6,000, 600,000, right? You're going to go try to go get $600,000, go get a mortgage for $6 million and try to use this to pay the mortgage on that 6 million and have your tenants pay for that. And over time, you'll own that by your tenants paying this. So yearly, this will pay for that, right? And let's see. And it definitely needs some upgrades. It definitely needs some upgrades. Yeah. A little upgrades ain't bad. You know, the pool it look like if I'm correct, let's see. Let's do a little digging on here. Well, how many is it? What is it? 1 bedrooms? Does it say? It normally says if it's 1 bedroom, it says multifamily garden apartment style, 24 units. Where is it at? See, it says your amenities in it: cable ready disposal, quartz countertops, heating fans, oven stove range. So average rent is $1,700. So you're looking at 1 bedroom. Oh, 1+1. So see right here, how it says 1+1 is 1 bedroom, 1 bath. So you have 24 1 bedroom, 1 bath, ranging at $1,753. Now look, it's in Anaheim. That's a good deal in Anaheim, right? That's a good deal. That's a good deal in Anaheim. $1,700 a month for a 1-bedroom, and this is off, I said Ball or something. If you did a little bit of renovation, we can bump that up to $2,100. So if we went in there and got the apartment, right, for $6 million, right? We get the apartment for $6 million, and we did a little bit of renovation, we can bump that up to $21 million and get that number up and pay that $6 million off a little bit more. Now, how do we get the renovation going? Do we got to move tenants out? We might, or we can go unit by unit. But going unit by unit, we can't raise it depending if they're a lease or month to month. If they're a lease, we really can't raise the rent. So now what we have to do is when their lease is up, we're not renewing your lease because we're gonna do some renovations. But what we will do, we're gonna move you out. Now, when we're done with renovations, we will put you first leasing again. There's some stuff you got to go through. There's some semantics with California, but this is another spot where when I'm plotting business tactics, this is one of my favorite sites to go to when I'm plotting business tactics. Now, these are just residentials. This is a property I've been looking at for a minute. This property right here has several things you can do here. Now, when I seen this, I thought of many things, dispensary. I thought of club. I thought of restaurant. I thought of many things because the way it looks, this big driveway, right? And it was only 1.3 million. It's not a full acre, but it says industrial, right? Then I thought of a clothing spot. Then I thought of a trucking stop. Then I thought of also, like I said, a trucking stop. While this looks like a trucking depot, if you buy this right for $1,300 and then you go get you about 3 or 4 semis, right? Now you have what? A trucking stop. Now you have a transportation business, right? So now you have a place to drive your trucks, open that gate up a little bit more and redo it. You're good, right? So stuff like that. It was one particular property on here that was very beefy. Like, see a lot of people, and like, if you don't believe me, people keep saying, well, blacks can't buy no real estate. Blacks, bro, it's real estate for sale. Look, in Anaheim, this is Orange County real estate for sale. This Orange County real estate for sale. Look at this. They have an Alberto's for sale right here. There's real estate for sale, guys. You just got to find the capital and the people that want to work with you to buy it. And you don't need $2.3 million. You need $230,000 to put down on a mortgage to get the place and get business. Now, this Alberto's, what's wrong with this Alberto's, right? You're probably telling me, hey, well, Shells, what's wrong with this Alberto's now? What you see right here is they're selling to sellers. They're trying to tell you, look, this was all around here, right? They're like, oh, what's this going on? Why is this not selling? I'm going to tell you why this Alberto's not selling, because I used to go to this Alberto's a lot. They haven't changed their menu, not one bit. They're still selling the same things. They don't have birria tacos. They don't have none of the new things that people like. No consomme. They have nothing. It's a nice spot, but they don't have nothing. It's not drawing no one in. No one knows that it's there. I don't even think they do DoorDash or nothing like that. No one knows that it's there. It's really in the cut. It's about a lot of industrial stuff. There's no traffic to say, hey, I want to go there. There's no marketing and advertising right there. But there's a couple other properties I want to show you guys. Like, these are things that I sit and think about all day. That's just me. Look, you got a hotel here. Now they want 20 million for this hotel. Why? Now this property, if you ask me, this is a 131 room hotel, right? In Buena Park. I hate seeing stuff like this. I really hate seeing stuff like this, because stuff like this could be sold to the city and made it to low income housing. That's why I dislike this, because this can be sold to the city and made to low income housing and really help the people. 131 rooms, you could change them 130 rooms into 130 studios and then put low income housing and do that. That's just what I would say, but that's just me. But we're not going to harp on this too much. I'm going to show you a couple more and then we're going to get off here. I had actually a good idea, and I'm you know what, guys? I'm going to show you guys $1 million idea. I'm going to show you guys $1 million idea because I might not be able to do it, but maybe somebody in the chat can do it. I'm going to show you guys $1 million idea. And if someone in the chat can do it, I know I'm okay knowing that I told you guys first. So I'm okay knowing that I told you guys. Okay. So it's okay if you guys do it. I'm going to show you how business works, right? I'm going to show you, when I went to school for my MBA, how I learned how to capitalize on business and understand, like, this area and franchising and just business, right? So here, if you're from the Anaheim area, you guys see this piece of property? I'm gonna show you this piece of property right here, right? This is on the corner of Magnolia and Cerritos. Look, Magnolia and Cerritos Avenue. It's right here. It's on the corner of Magnolia and Cerritos, right? Right, Magnolia and Cerritos, right there. It's right here. You see this lot? It's Magnolia and Cerritos, right here. I saw this property. They wanted $2 million for this property. It's half an acre. It's a car lot. That building right there. See that? It's right there. See that lot? Big lot, right? It's right there. Magnolia Cerritos. Magnolia Cerritos, there's really nothing there. Right? Bam, look at it right there. Right there. Right there. You got Yum Yum Donuts, nothing really, right? Look at that area. Look how nice that looks. Look how nice that looks in that area. Look at that area. Look at back there. Look at that, right? Anyone in the chat want to comment on this and guess what business I want to throw right there when I was brainstorming? Anybody want to guess what kind of business I want to throw there while I was brainstorming? And if I had the opportunity, this business would be, I even asked Chat. Chat said it'd be great. Chat said it would be great. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give it a free game, or I'm going to give you guys free game on this one. I told Chat. And let's go to Chat. Let's ask Chat. We're going to do, I'm going to highlight this right here, right? We're just going to copy that, right? I'm going to go to Chat, right? We're going to ask Chat. I'm going to see if Chat let me talk to it. Nah, it was just adding. Now this is the catch, guys. This is the catch, right? This is the catch, guys. Those two T's. Now, this is the catch, guys. This is what I like to do with Chat. This is what I do with Chat personally. Now, this is what I do with Chat personally. Now, this is going to be interesting. Now, it's doing a deep dive search on QSR fried chicken businesses, average sales needed globally, the property, if I bought the property or if I leased the property, then franchising it, understanding how much rehabbing the property is going to be, city permits, traffic from Disneyland, the total distance, neighboring businesses, zoning, drive-through approvals, everything like that, safety, the height of the building, all that stuff, drive-through feasibility, everything is going to tell me right now. It says signalized high visibility corner with reported 36,000 cars daily through traffic count, right? So it says that property, 36,000 cars come through that property daily, right? High visibility, right? Half an acre, solid for drive-through layout, stacking if designed right with exiting, right? It says freestanding building, likely scrape build, rebuild if you want a modern style geometry. Listing shows neighbor community commercial zoning. Bam. It says investment reality, what it might likely cost. Franchise initial investment, build out equipment commonly cited around $2 million, right? Cool. Your land is separate. You're listed at $2 million. So that's $4 million we in, right? To own the property and get the franchise. So we want to own the property and get the franchise, right? We don't want to be paying no overhead. We want to get the franchise for $2 million and buy the land for $2 million, right? That's $4 million. You see, it's not totally 4, but it's 2. It's like around 2. The reason why we're going to do the $4 million is if we're going to get investors, right? I want them to know we're going to own, right? Now, so it's a practical all-in range, Orange County for the new drive-through bill, right? Now, rough all-in project range, order of magnitude, right? We want to do, it says now, the construction price is looking at $7 million, right? Construction. So we won't own it for 4. Now construction is gonna cost another 7. So we're looking at 11 mil, right? Now marketing is gonna cost us 150, 1.5 mil, right? Right. Okay. Given the traffic count. Sales. Now we're talking about annual gross sales, right? Now we've already spent 11 million, right? No, yeah, around 11. Hold on. Offsite improvements. So we spent $4 million to own. It says offsite improvements, $7+ million construction price, right? Bam. So we put in 11 mil just to get us up and running. We're at 11 mil. It says, given the traffic count, dense trade area, a well-run unit with strong drive-through output could possibly land $2 million a year. Through drive-through and peak hours. That's a strong, right? Now, $2 million a year puts us at a 5-year we're winning, right? But we have probably a high burn rate because, you know, we have new workers getting this done right. Bam. But we got to pay churches, right? So our take home would look around $400K. Just take home. If I want to take home, right? So it's telling us this is a good business. This is a good business. So this is what I do to kind of like figure out, is this something I would do, something I wouldn't do? Like when I'm talking business, like, of course, in my mind, I already know this is something I would do. Only because one, what Chat doesn't know, because Chat's not a human, there's no Church's Chicken nowhere near anything in Orange County except for Long Beach. When tourists come to Disneyland or not that want that, they're going to want to go to that. 2, locals who want to go that. And guess what? Most Church's Chicken in LA, you can't sit there and eat. They don't have that. So if you have one where you can sit down and eat, it's going to be way more popping. So that's what we're doing, guys. And so before we close out the show, we've been here a minute. Figure ready to close this show out. I want to thank you guys for staying tuned for that. I know I gave you guys a lecture about business and stuff. And other stuff, but yeah, I wanted to tell you guys. Look, I know I get on my little rants a little bit, but I didn't tell you guys about last night. My bad. Oops. So, but nah. So LoopNet, I can talk about LoopNet 24/7, guys. That's something I do a lot. But I do sit there because you never know when an opportunity is going to come for you to make a business deal or talk to someone about business. So I'm always trying to stay versed in that. I've been reading my book like I'm supposed to. I'm reaching out. I'm supposed to be cleaning up. I didn't clean up nothing. I didn't. But I am going to, before we leave out here, guys, yes, I want to say last night, right? Me and my boys went out, right? We went out to the strip club, right? Now, I'm not even a strip club guy, but my boys were like, hey, let's go out. Everybody's been stressed out because of work. Oh, God. Because of work and stuff. So it's like, let's go out. So I'm like, okay, we can go out. I ain't tripping. So we went out. We had fun. I find it funny that people find it real awkward that I don't drink or do nothing. They like, oh, you don't do it. I'm like, no, I don't. They find it real funny. And I find it funny that people associate or assimilate a good time with getting shit-faced or having to be shit-faced to have a good time. When I just like, I'm having a good time. I find that funny. But what I do want to say before I get up out of here, man, hey, I enjoy every minute of this with you guys. I love talking business. I love talking everything that we talk about. I'm glad that we had a serious show. I know some of the shows previous were kind of like, you know, weird or messy and all that. But hey, whenever I can have a good show with you guys, we just talk regular. I love it. It's good for me. It's good for the soul. It's good for business. Hey, listen, if you got some millions and you want to invest, let me know, man. We can do something. Now, for the going out song today, I don't normally I do my jazz, but we're gonna do some Maserati, of course. We're gonna demonstrate some of my lyrical attributes, which is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite freestyles I did. This is off the No Elevators 2. I want to listen to this actually. I actually want to listen to this. So this is the 39. This is off No Elevators 2 called the 39 Freestyle. Let's go.
Young, feeling Andre Young. Heard they said I was done, but I just begun. Had my slime hit me the blicky, that's a B gun. And if it's beef, well let it be well done. But never mind that, that's not where my mind's at. Got my own business, so you know I gotta mind that. ATL bars, this shit is ludicrous. Niggas stab you in the back, that shit be Judas. But I'm the master of my own fate. I don't never wait. It was a fork in the road, so I drove straight. I'm pouring rosé while you listen to everything them hoes say. All this money on my mind, I need a memory bank. And I don't owe a nigga nothing, God is who I think. I think I'm seeing green, no more sipping that lean. I'm hitting niggas with that beam if they fuck with the team. These niggas quarantine, I swear they too weak. I'm a dog, I see it all and I never speak. Know how them levels be, ain't no elevators. All I see is them stairs, come and step with me. This is the rapture, gunshots and laughter. Bodies riddled with bullets when shooting at these actors. Please excuse me, we not making a movie. Had a little pump so the whole gang is Gucci. My niggas sliding with that stick and they ain't playing hockey. They tried to take my confidence because they know I'm cocky. All gas, no brakes, even I can't stop me. Shout out all my Akis that got they wrist on Rocky. I know they try to jock me. Them niggas carbon copies. We sent that carbon copy. The bullet left them sloppy. Brains all over the dash, and I ain't talking armor raw, but I'm getting that cash over all of y'all. Hi, nigga said he watch for me. I don't even talk, I let that black and white come and talk for me. That's that paperwork. See how that paperwork? That nigga died, pussy, bury him all in a skirt. Now he fresh to death. Let the maggots have what's left. That's his last breath. And I feel like the cream of the crop. It's only trash left. I'm testing all of you niggas. Can't get past that. I'm smoking op packs. They tell me past that. They gon' do it for free. They say wear the mask at. No Jim Carrey. Bury his dog. Pet cemetery. It's getting spooky, y'all. We knocking at your door. This ain't Halloween. We want all the smoke. You know what I mean. They back and forth with the racket, Venus and Serene. Let my slant wipe his nose, now that nigga clean. Yeah, they on that cork shit. Niggas not popping out. Pow, winning the kisser, tell them to pop it now. They got that DoorDash flow. They be sending subs. We on that death row flow. We be sending thugs. That's just some light ball work. 4-4 bulldog, yeah, that bike gon' hurt. Come on, nigga, you know what it is when I see you. Stop a bone out of nigga, send him to the ICU. But when it comes to the money on my strips be blue. I want a Slurpee on my wrist, yeah, icy blue. Woo! You know what it is, man. As long as I'm breathing air, 81, 82 ain't gonna never stop, nigga. As long as this shit is tattooed in my skin, nigga. We ain't gonna never stop, nigga. I keep going in, 39 years young, nigga. Daisy shit, nigga. Yeah. I'ma let it be fade out, nigga. 8on82, loyalty of everything. I don't know who
We're gonna
said
do one more.
bars
Should we
don't
do one
exist
more,
no
chat?
real
Chat,
rap,
should we
nigga,
do
no
one
cap.
more? I'm feeling myself, chat.
Yes,
We're gonna do
sir.
the next one. Let's go real trapper. Let's go real trapper. Let's do real trapper. Fuck it.
Pablo, you crazy for this one.
I'm a real trapper, I can really rap a kilo. I'm a soldier boy, yeah, I really play with Dracos. I be geeked up, yeah, I'm feeling like I'm Fabo. Did away the brick like Craig did Debo. If he acting foul, give him 2 shots like a free throw. I'm a real nigga, we ain't beefing over freak hoes. Did it for my gators, yeah, I'm feeling Tim Tebow. Marshawn Lynch, a nigga about to go beast mode. Mozzie talking to Annas, flashing pistols like cameras. Home Depot in that coupe, I'm riding around with that hammer. Yeah, I'm going bananas. These niggas better not slip up. Put a pistol in your mouth, what you call that? A hiccup. Pussy niggas getting fucked over. Massey pass, rushed over. Fully loaded clip, what you call that? Not being sober. 100 bands on first grand. I'm smoking loud that ambulance. Bring the pain like Method Man. Y'all only horrid on Instagram. I'm out here like street lights. They blowing smoke like weed pipes. That's that shit that I don't like. Shoot to kill, fuck a fist fight. Hold up, slow up, chop and screw, more blunts. 120 on the coupe, what you call that? 4 months. Shout out DJ Red Run, I'm going hard to my income, just to get my income. Thicker than some did come. Shout out to my home team, Lizard Tail, Lone Green. Shoot you with that inf beam, give your ass a red dream. I'm a real trapper, I can really rap a kilo. I'm a soldier boy, yeah, I really play with Dracos. I be geeked up, yeah, I'm feeling like I'm Fabo. Did away the brick like Craig did Debo. If he acting foul, give him 2 shots like a free throw. I'm a real nigga, we ain't beefing over freak hoes. Did it for my gators, yeah, I'm feeling Tim Tebow. Marshawn Lynch, a nigga about to go beast mode. I don't back down, I turn up, don't chase hoes, I run her, Ike Turner. Beat the beat, this real shit I learned, yeah. I'm hopping back like a rabbit, I need 36 more carrots. And I'm getting pressure from my ratchet, all she want is practice. I don't talk much, but I talk bucks. Being real don't cost much, like basketball, you get crossed up. If you try to cross us, I praise blunts like Hail Mary. Real niggas ain't scary. First up like January 28th on the coupe. February, I'm smoking L's and I'm earning. What you call that? Learning. Off stick, I'm Sherman. That money straight like Perman. They run their mouth, but that don't matter. I'm going Tony Montana. Do you hear this shit? Man, Mozzie, Top Gun, Anderson, I'm counting. I'm a real trapper, I can really rap a kilo. I'm a soldier boy, yeah, I really play with Dracos. I be geeked up, yeah, I'm feeling like I'm Fabo. Did away the brick like Craig did Debo. If he acting foul, give him 2 shots like a free throw. I'm a real nigga, we ain't beefing over freak hoes. Did it for my gators, yeah, I'm feeling Tim Tebow. Marshawn Lynch, a nigga about to go beast mode.
Hey man, hey, you know what? Sometimes when you hear yourself back after years, like I'm not doing music, you be like, bro, I was really that fucking good. Like, I like, and then to me, bro, I just think like, and I'm gonna tell y'all guys the truth. Like, I really don't like write raps out like on pieces of paper. Like, so I don't write raps on pieces of paper. I'll be like in the studio and I'll be just like, I won't have no paper. I'll just be like, I'll listen and I'll rap something. And then I'll be like, okay. And I'll jot something down and I'll rap something. And then I'll just keep going until it go. Like, for instance, this one, right? This is a very interesting one. Last one, then we're out there. Sorry, I got to go.
Teflon Don gon' be late. I'm busy right now. I'm eating off 2 plates. Get a state of mind. I'm switching it every time. That's that alphabet flow. Tell them read between the lines. I'm legendary. You niggas my beneficiaries. I'm always on my job. You niggas temporary. Shout out to Mary. All of my niggas popping. You niggas dressing up. Yeah, on that Dennis Rodman. Chinese arithmetic, they say that I'm the problem. 3-piece suit, all these nights feeling Harlem. Petty Murphy when I'm dealing with these trolling niggas. Janet Jackson with the pressure, I'm controlling niggas. Had it for 10, but you could secure the win. How you turn your back on your friends and say that he's your man? Nah, I can't go commercial. They love me in the streets, and you hear my pain. I mixed it in the beat. Patience mixed with dedication when my mind was racing. Secret handshakes, private meetings like a mason. PTSD for all the shit that I done seen, nigga. Kanye service couldn't even get my soul clean, nigga. Why you think I medicate with all this lean, nigga? I can hear the perkies calling like a fiend, nigga. Did it by myself, but now I got a team, nigga. Close your eyes, I'm the realest you done seen, nigga. Please excuse the aggression, I'm trying to send a message. When it all fell apart, I glued it back together. The way a nigga looking, I can do this shit forever. This my coldest flow, I'm rapping with a sweater. It ain't about the cheddar, this is Millie of Vendetta. Not about who did it first, but who did it better. Screaming gang, gang, and you don't gang bang. Tekashi 6ix9ine, he gon' tell on the whole gang. 10 toes with the gorillas, I stay silent, politicking in private, moving in silence while in a riot. Not to glorify it, more so you don't go and try it. Respect the Zern, Bill Gates money couldn't even buy it. I'm Osiris, I seen this coming like a psychic. Opinions and views, they one-sided and biased. Losing day ones, cause I'm more focused on the vision. Call me your brother, but never checked on me in prison. We both got families, and you brag about your salary like when you needed help. You didn't come to me, never jealous of your success. I wish for you the best. I always gave more even when I had less. Unstable and emotional, cause I done seen some shit. Took you to the hood, I'm the reason why you seen the Crips. Shout out to them niggas taking shots and they miss. They know it's game over, man. Shout out Lil Flip. Shelton came home and got it popping off the rip. Real names over here, we ain't hiding shit. Relationships worth more than money. The wolves are more than hungry. City too small now, let's explore the country. Rap Debo, bully these niggas ego. I am my brother's keeper, yeah, the creed and Nino. My niggas only eating beef, yeah, they on they keto. Front line shooters, nigga, no free throw. My life is real, I got niggas praying for appeals. 25 years and they never hug their kids. They say that I'm the one with the reach, so it's my responsibility to teach. Niggas egos, got them feeling they self. That's not what they mean when they say believe in yourself. Shifting the culture back to being you, the cool thing to do. 81, 82, yeah, they loving the crew. Niggas been here for 10, I only been here a few. Instagram all of the money, yeah, we like checks blue. And a generation where everyone's in need of validation. Niggas going broke, trying to ball, cancer patient. Football season, yeah, niggas rushing till I goes. Lucifer contracts, yeah, they sell they soul. My life is real, my life is real, my life is real. I got niggas praying for appeals. 25 years and they never hug their kids.
You know the boss, you piping the fiends. Now you a bean. How you a T trying to fuck with a fiend?
And we're out of here. Hey, you know what? I want to thank all y'all. Hey, listen. If I had another song, if I had another song for you guys to listen to, I would. And I actually do. I, guys. Hey, chat. If chat asks me to play one more, y'all want to be something different? I want to show you guys how weird I am. How I just switch it up. So I'm very I'm one of them guys that when I was doing music, I pushed the envelope. I pushed the envelope to where I don't care if you like it, but I like it. And so you guys might not like it. Let's see if you guys like the difference in what I do. This is something different I did. Let's go. I'm gonna take you out to my evil mixtape. We're gonna go there. We'll have some fun. Cause
Drop the top in the city, is you fucking with me? Let them other niggas know that you fucking with me. Driving fast while I'm rubbing on your kitty. You call me baby, Big Papa like I'm Biggie. Ooh wee, I love it when we in the city cruising. Baby, it's nothing new, you do what you do. I love that too. I give you anything you ever want, anything you ever need. Tell them motherfuckers, yeah, you rollin' with me. We the ones that's gon' run this town. And I ain't never gon' let you down, cause I'm a king, you you a queen, fix your crown, fix my crown. That's how we get down. Now hold me down, I hold you down. I love the way you activate your hips and throw your ass out. Got me wanting it so bad that I'm about to pass out. Roll the blunt, smoke till we pass out. In the glass house, cruising 180 on the freeway. Now watch me smash out. And loving you is wrong, well I don't wanna be right. You the one I wanna spend, yeah, the rest of my life. Looking you in your eye, telling you the truth. Kiss you on your forehead and say you got me, boo. Baby, all I need is you. My mind always on you. There ain't nothing I would do to get close to you. Baby, all I need is you. All my mind is only you. All I ever need is you. 'Cause all I ever need is you. How them niggas feel now? They see you with the real now. Them niggas tried to dust you off. I picked you up and dust you off and put your crown and set you up. Let's get it. You not my bitch, you my queen though. We doing things they never seen before. We touch a road, then we double back. Get the money, split it down the middle. How they know about that? Level up, yeah, level up. Double up, then we double up. If it's war time, we gon' knuckle up. When we at home, that's when we gon' cuddle up. Making money on the road, that's another way. You told me we can get it, going state to state, but not illegal, yeah, the legal way. Properties and investments, yeah, that Geechee way. Loyalty, trust, consistency, what you get from me. I think we gon' do this for about a century. Tat your name on it for a memory. Now tap my name on it for eternity. Baby, all I need is you. My mind always on you. There ain't nothing I would do to get close to you. Baby, all I need is you. All my mind is only you. All I ever need is you. 'Cause all I ever need is you. Ooh, tell me that it's mine, baby. Ooh, tell me that it's mine, baby. Ooh, you know you drive me crazy. You know you drive me crazy. Tell me that it's mine, girl. Tell me that it's mine. I give you all of yours, girl. Just tell me that it's mine. Tell me that it's mine, girl. Oh, tell me that it's mine, girl. Baby, all I need is you. My mind always on you. There ain't nothing I would do to get close to you. Baby, all I need is you. All my mind is only you. All I ever need is you. 'Cause all I ever need.
We are out of here for tonight. It is Wednesday night. We're all tired. We're all hanging on here, and I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me on a late Wednesday night. I do have to get up early. I was out late. I need to make up for that sleep. And what I do want to say is, hey, if you're here religiously Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and the days I just stream in the middle, I do appreciate you. I appreciate every follow. Let me see if we got any new followers. Oh, shout out to New Revolution. Follow me 37 minutes ago. Shout out to that. New Revolution 4. Thank you for the follow, man. Listen, every time you guys follow me, I fuck with it so heavy. Everyone on YouTube, I see there's someone watching on YouTube. There's people watching on Kick, and there's people watching on Twitch. I rock with y'all, man. And you know, I just like you know, I wish I could play music all night. I like playing my music all night. Yeah, I tap in with that. Shout out to y'all, man. I do. If you want to listen to some more of that music, that was my music on all platforms. Maserati Shells. You want to come to my podcast? We here. If you want me to pull up on you and stream, just let me know. DM me. I'm on all social media platforms as Maserati Shells or Talk with Maserati Podcast. I have my personal page down. I should bring it back up, but who knows? But that is it for tonight, guys. And tonight's song we're going out to, when I black out the screen, is going to be... What song are we going out to, guys? Somebody give me a request for the song to go out to. I need a song to go out to. I need a song to go out to. That's crazy. I don't have a song to go out to. I don't have... Oh, you know what? This is one of my favorites. We're going to go out to this song, Black Screen Out. I'm going to black the screen out to this. Good night, guys. Y'all have a blessed night. We're out. We're out.
I got too much sauce, it's just dripping off. I got too much sauce, it's just dripping off. sauce will make you jealous. I can get fly with no feathers. Put 2 lines all through my S's. I on the phone, leave a message. Anti-social belly like text. Danny Glover, keep the lethal weapon. All on Instagram and we flexing. Futuristic, call me George Jetson. I'm conceited, yeah I know. Fuck a bed, smash her on the floor. Off the coat, yeah she give me good throat. Sloppy toppy in my Benzo. I got too much sauce, all I do is drip. I'm a movie star, I'ma shoot a clip. Trampoline trap, make birds flip. Basic niggas still on the same shit. I got too much sauce, it's just dripping off. I got too much sauce, it's just dripping off. I got too much sauce, it's just dripping off. I got too much sauce, it's just dripping off. Yeah, she had to let her friends know that my dick is like some good dope. She say my name and her pussy soap, cause I'm the one she looking for. She got roots, but I'ma bend them no. I'm allergic to a basic hoe. In my form, smoking medical. Hella nauseous off the Adderall. Get a number and I never call. Yeah, I'm short, but my money tall. I got too much sauce, all I do is drip.